Hello friends, welcome to Coding Host YouTube channel. In this video, I will share with you my TCS interview experience. So in this video, you can expect the following things like NQT syllabus, tips for NQT preparation, interview experience, tips for interview preparation, things to avoid. So here you can see the registration process. So I registered in the TCS NQT on 10 October 2020. You can see the eligibility criteria. You should not have any break in the education which is more than 24 months, and you should have minimum 60% or 6 CGPA in 10th, 12th, diploma, graduation or post graduation, and only full-time courses are applicable for this exam. Part-time courses, correspondence courses are not applicable. BE, BTech, ME, MTech, MCA, MSc, all the students from these courses can apply in the TCS NQT. One more thing is that students should not have more than one active backlog at the time of appearing for the TCS selection process in the highest qualification. And if you are selected in the TCS, then you should not have any pending backlog during the time of joining TCS. So for this exam in October 2020, I did not paid any fee for NQT exam. That time it was free. Now here you can see the test date, which was on 22 October 2020. So here is the syllabus for NQT exam. So there is two parts in the exam. Part A, which is consist of cognitive skills like numerical ability. So in the numerical ability, you can see the questions from topics like time and work, profit and loss, time and speed or distance. And in the verbal ability, you can see questions from topics like unseen passages, synonyms, antonyms, error detections, etc. And in reasoning ability, you can see questions from blood relation, coding, decoding, number series, direction sense, and seating arrangements, etc. And in the part B, programming, it will have two parts, programming logic. So in this part you can see questions from topics like iteration, recursion, data structure and algorithm. And in the part B, hands-on coding, you have to write two programs. Sometimes you will have to write only one program, or sometimes you have to write two programs. And in the numerical ability, there will be 26 questions. In the verbal ability, there will be 24 questions. In the reasoning ability, there will be 30 questions. In the programming logic, there will be 10 questions. And in the hands-on coding, there will be one or two programs. So here you can see the test result email which I received on 11 November 2020. Congratulations on qualifying for TCS Ninja interview.
Oh my god! Wow!
So from this test result, my interview date was after 1 week. So here you can see the interview questions. So during my interview, there will be three people sitting together like TR, MR and HR. So all these people were taking my interview at the same time. So from these questions, I will tell you which question I was not able to answer. So I was not able to answer this question number 10, like how to find the middle element in the linked list. And here you can see the more questions. I was not able to answer 12, 13, 15, 19. You can see that they will also ask you question from database, and if you are not able to answer this question, then it will decrease your chances for clearing the interview. After this, you can see I received my interview result on 11 January 2021. We regret to inform you that you have not cleared the interview process. So it all happened because that time I did not practice for DBMS questions. After that, I received a mail from TCS on 20 July 2021, and in that mail they were asking me that if you want to participate in the placement process for 2021 batch. So you can see that TCS will again give you a chance because NQT exam scores are valid for 2 years. So you can see that on 29 July, I received a interview mail from TCS that we are happy to inform that you are shortlisted for an interview with TCS. This time you can see that I did not have to give the TCS NQT exam again. Now you can see that I had my technical interview date on 19 August 2021. So you can see that on 19 August I had my technical interview with TR and MR. So from all these questions I was not able to answer some questions like what is static variable and what is static method and transient variable, because that time I get confused in this topic, so I was not able to answer these three questions properly, but rest of the question I answer properly. And you can also see this more questions. So they again ask me some question from databases. So from 14 to 18 they continuous ask me 5 questions from DBMS and SQL. So this time I prepared everything on the SQL and DBMS and I was able to answer all these questions properly. So from question number 11 to 21 I was able to answer all the questions. From 1 to 10 I was not only able to answer these 3 questions. After this I was getting a doubt that if I will again get reject or not. But after that you can see I received a mail from TCS from 28 August for HR interview. So in the HR interview they only asked me like tell me about yourself, and they were checking my documents and mark sheet. So that's all happened in the HR interview. After that on 14 September I received a email from TCS that TCS offer letter that congratulations, we are delighted to inform that you have been successfully completed our initial selection process. We are pleased to share the TCS offer letter with you. So this time I was very happy that finally I cracked the TCS interview, and after that on 17 September I received my joining letter. So now I will tell you how to prepare for NQT and interview. So on the YouTube you can see many TCS NQT exam videos from previous exams. If you practice for 2 weeks or 4 weeks that will be enough. But remember to practice that important topics first for the TCS NQT, and also practice for writing the programs. And one more thing is that in the TCS NQT exam you can write your program in Java, C, C++, Perl and Python. So you can see any language from these 5 languages. So now I will tell you tips for the interview. So read about the TCS, like what they do at TCS, because they want to check like how much you know about the TCS. Second point is they can also ask you like difference between programming languages. Third point is OOPS concept, types of variables. So this topic is very important. Next topic is searching and sorting algorithm. So they will also ask you question from searching and sorting algorithm, like what are their time and space complexity and which one is the best for given scenario. Next is basic of data structure. So they can ask you like what is a array, what is a linked list, what is stack, queue, trees. DBMS part is very important, like how to connect with the database, advantages of database, commands and queries in MySQL, keys like super primary candidate foreign. They can ask you like differences between this or the definition, and they can also ask what is normalization, like explain all the type of normalization, what is DDL, DML, DCL and TCL. And next they can also ask from your project like what project you have made, and if your project is using some kind of database, so surely they will ask you question from your project like how you connected a database in your project and which type of database you are using. And the next topic is basics of operating system, like they can also ask you the basics of these things. Last thing is basics of CN, like OSI model, TCS IP, basics of protocols, network topology and transmission modes. So all these topics are very important. So for learning all these topics you may require around 2 weeks or 4 weeks. So just learn everything properly, and thanks for watching.
अरे भाई भाई समझ के बोल रहा हूँ यार, बुरा लगता है भाई, आप लोग भी जानते हो यार।